Hello, and welcome to Healing 101. It's raining outside, but we call it liquid sunshine, so we pumped up and excited anyway, guys. Today, we are talking about mentally strong people. And we're talking about the things mentally strong people don't do. And one of the things mentally strong people don't do is they don't focus on things that they cannot control. If that's something that you think interests you, I want you to join me today. And if you are watching this on the replay like my sister Shelly did yesterday, can you go ahead and please type replay in the messages, because we know you are still involved and you still qualify for our gifts at the end of the week. If those of y'all who don't know me, my name is DrMonifa Jones. I want you guys to know that I'm a life coach. In addition to that, I want you to know that I'm a health and wellness business distributor. I'm a business owner. I do clinic consultations. I do family therapy. I just love people, families, children. Hey, mom. But I want you guys to know that I'm a mother, a wife, a sister, a daughter, and effective today, now that you're a part of the Love Tribe, I am your friend, Talisha. So that's exciting. So welcome to Healing 101. Healing 101 is a platform where we all come together to heal live every day. We know that we were not born to suffer. And we know that our life goes from challenges to obstacles. And there's got to be a cure. There's got to be some strategies to feeling good. So thanks for stopping by Healing 101, where we talk about how to live our best life. So I'm super excited to share with you. We are on a series this week. It's called Things Mentally Strong People Don't Do. And one of them is they don't focus on things they can't control. Let me start like yesterday with this quote like by Maya Angelou that says, you may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. Hey, Nikki, you got to get excited. You cannot control all of the things that happen around you, but that does not mean that all of those incidents have to affect you negatively. It's actually the label that you associate with it. I'm telling you, from the worst things in the world, from recovering from you losing your loved one, from recovering from divorce and separation. Hey, Cheryl, there are many things that we feel out of control in. That doesn't mean immediately that the response is sadness, depression, anxiety, grief, right? Sorrow, regret, shame, guilt. That doesn't have to be the immediate set point that we go to. That's why I love Healing 101, because it gives us options to do things differently. I know when I was growing up, when we heard somebody died, everybody just started crying. After a while, I was realizing I didn't even know who the people were. Why was I crying? It was a learned behavior, right? So because of the environments that we grow up in, because of the friends that we hang around, because of our education, our business associates, our neighbors, our church, the people we are involved in, we choose to respond to life in a way that the majority of us around us respond. I'm telling you, that's why it's so important to make an inventory of who's in your circle, because it will make or will break you. So when we're talking about mentally strong people and how they do not focus on things they can't control, what we are talking about today is, get excited. We had a wonderful list yesterday. Oh, I lost my page. One quick second. Okay. The problem with wasting energy on things we can't control. We have 5. The problem with wasting energy on things we can't control. Remember, guys, we're all reading the book, 13 Things Mentally Strong People Don't Do by Amy Morin, M-O-R-I-N. And in case you didn't know, Audible.com, they're not paying me for this commercial, but I love them because they even let you do a free trial and you can get books that you can listen to. So even while I work out, I can still get my books in. It's so exciting. Somebody's actually reading the book. So if you're a person that go to sleep when you start reading, or if you're a person that you need big magnifying glasses like me when you start reading and it gets a little lost on the page, you can actually listen to the book. For me, I like a good book in my hand, but it's always a good option when you're driving or working out or just working to have some good, positive words in the background. Get excited about that. So let us talk right now about the 5 things, problem with wasted energy on things we can't control. I'm sure each and every one of you Each and every one of you can think of an incident in your life that you just wasted your time and energy on. You knew it wasn't productive. You knew it wasn't helping you. You knew it wasn't progressing you, but some kind of way, I know for myself, I get addicted to repairing, and I get addicted to fixing. And let me tell you, I have to say that prayer every day or I'll fall right back into that. That's my personal set point. I want to help everybody. I want to fix everybody. I want to do something. I don't know what my problem is. I'm always volunteering myself, queen, until I learned, after so many years that you volunteer, people don't even want you around. And they don't even know how to tell you, like, you're not invited to the party, right? And you just volunteer and you give and you're just so free loving until you realize at the end of the day, this ain't really your tribe. They not really feeling you, right? So it's okay to be unique. It's okay to be different. I finally learned to love my uniqueness. And for anyone who doesn't love it, they just don't hang around me, but I'm going to be me, right? So that's exciting. So let's talk about those 5 things. Number 1, they try to maintain a complete control. Trying to maintain complete control leads to increased anxiety. Have you ever tried to control your man, control your children, control the outcome of your job, try to control the promotion? You thought by getting there early and staying late, you thought by doing more and teaching others that you was guaranteed that promotion. But then at the end of the day, you found out there's some nepotism going on and you wasn't even in the rankings for the promotion. So you got up early and you stayed late for nothing because they didn't pay you no overtime. See, always trying to be in control, it leads to anxiety. See, we have to learn what we can control and be mindful of that. One of the greatest things I've learned in this lifetime is that the most control I have is over myself. I don't have control over no other human being on this planet. I don't have control over no organization. And I absolutely do not have control over the outcomes, over how my children decide they want to be when they grow up, how my children decide they want to live their lives with integrity or not, how my children decide what kind of independent lifestyle they want to live. I have no control over that. Did I pray over them while they was young? Absolutely. Did I sacrifice my life and do absolutely everything that I thought I could do within my power? Absolutely. So now it is not my job to hold them back, to keep them under my thumb, to tell them what they need to be, what they need to do. And so let me tell you, that leads to anxiety. And by the way, just let me help you out. Just don't do it. It don't work. It don't work. Can you think about an incident when somebody tried to control you? How you like that? You like it? You like somebody telling you what to wear? You like somebody telling you where to go? You like somebody telling you what to do? You like somebody telling you your hair, no, do it another way. No, wear another shoe. No, grab another bag. No, do your project another way. Do you like people telling you what to do? Of course you don't. I don't either. So we have to give other people that same liberty and freedom. It is not my job to tell anybody what to do, how to live, and it's also not my job to judge. It's my job to just be me, and that's it. That's all. I'm free to be me. I finally learned it. Like, I have no anxiety. I used to have anxiety over people's thoughts. When people are laughing, are they laughing about me? When the family get together and I'm not invited, are they talking about, I don't give a flying flip. Like, I am so free from anxiety. I'm so free because I know that I'm a loving individual and I know I have unconditional love. So I have nothing to prove, nothing to hide, nothing to defend. So think about this, guys. All of those times we were trying to control other people, it didn't work. And the result was, hey, brother, how you doing? My brother Mike. He got my same husband's name. Ain't that something? That's his brother, Mike Jones and Mike Jones. Get excited. So I want you guys to know that it doesn't work trying to control other people. And at the end of the day, my brother, guess what? You end up with anxiety. Like, you didn't fix nothing. All you did was hurt yourself. So I'm going to tell you right now, don't do it. That's right. Cheryl said, do not tell me what to do. I'm with you, Cheryl. Don't tell me what to do. You might get slapped. Don't tell me what to do. Like, I'm my own woman. Okay? I make my own decisions. I'm the authority of my life. As I get stronger and as I get more confident and as I develop more courage and if I walk in my truth, I'm definitely not listening to nobody. Only the God within can lead and guide me and advise me and manage me, not one other. Get excited, right? So I realized that me trying to maintain complete control just led to anxiety. Me trying to be in people's life, they don't want me in their life. I'm trying to go to their house, they don't want me at their house. People will blame it on COVID. COVID is over. Why I can't come over? Why I can't bring no gift? Why? Like, why? Right? People will make up excuse after excuse after excuse because they don't want to tell you they don't want you in their life. So just get the message and get out of their lives. Do you know how freeing that is to not be around people who don't love you, who don't respect you, who don't want you in their space? It is so freeing. It is so liberating not to be around people who are fake and phony. Say you go to their house and you're anemic, right? And you freezing cold. And they're like, I don't care. Put on a sweater. I'm turning my air all the way up. I don't care about you. Put on a sweater. Like, you don't get the message until they slam the door in your face. And you're like, oh, I get the message now. So, guys, can I save you some trouble? Stop trying to control everything. Stop trying to control everyone. Become at peace with yourself. And you will be at peace with the world. Because I am now at peace with myself, I'm at peace with everyone who is at odds with me. Get excited about that. Let me tell you again. Now that I am at peace with myself, this feels so good to say this. I have no art with no man. I hate no one, right? Now that I'm at peace with myself, I have no problem with nobody. I don't want to control you. I don't want to change your mind. I don't want to make you want to be around me. I don't want to make you love me. Like, I love my house. I love my husband. I am welcome here. I am welcome here. I am loved here. I will stay here forever. I don't need to come where I am not welcome. It is not a good feeling at all. You travel, you waste time, energy, food, you making food, you going to the store, you race the gas, like stay home. Just stay home. So guys, let's not cause more anxiety. Number 2, attempting to control everything wastes time and energy. Goes with what I just said. You're trying to control your family. You want to go cause a family meeting. You want to go make some food. You want to go drive over there. You're trying to control the job because you know I'm going to show them who I am. I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. Point blank period. I am who I am and that's it. I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. I used to, but not no more. I don't. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm joyous. I ain't got nothing to prove. So when you believe in yourself and you love yourself and you get on this self-care, self-love journey, it's like, oh, you invite me on Saturday? That's great, because guess what? That's the day for my self-care routine. That's the day that I do my face mask. That's the day that I do my feet ritual. I clean them all up, scale them all down, rub them all down, put my little stuff on there, my little mask, and by the end of the night, they're like babies. Come on now. Oh, thank you for not inviting me so that I can have time for my self-care ritual. When you understand and you release control, you're going to see the truth. But you probably, like, let me tell you what used to happen to me. I didn't get the message. I didn't get the clue. I would just push myself in people's lives. I love you. Let me help you. Let me pay for it. Let me buy this. Let me do this. Let me do that. I just did not get the message. I didn't get the message. And so I tried to force myself into people's lives that didn't value, love, trust, and respect me. And so guess what I did? I caused myself anxiety. So I am free. And I don't have to do that anymore. I don't have to waste my time. I don't have to waste my energy. I can use my God-given talents and abilities to make sure that I'm in alignment with my assignment. God called me for a specific purpose and destiny, and that is what I am required to do. I am clear on that. And you think about it, if anyone is against your God-given destiny, then they're not for you anyway, right? So we have to pay attention to that. Number 3, being a control freak damages relationships. Wow. Being a control freak damages relationships. Do you know people don't like, you heard Cheryl, don't tell me what to do. People don't like being told what to do. That's why most people want to be entrepreneurs and business owners, because they don't want to work for a boss. They like, look, I've been in school all these years. I've been listening to my teachers in K through 12. I've been listening to my professors when I went to college. As a child, I was listening to my parents, my grandparents, my mentors, my coaches, if I was on a sports team. I'm grown now. I'm telling you right now, being a control freak, it damages relationships. People don't want you to judge them and to tell them how to live their lives. You are not them. You don't have their journey. We don't have a right to project our thoughts, our visions on somebody else's life. That's not our job. We do not have a right to tell someone else how to live their life. And most people, like Cheryl said, and like I said, they're going to reject it. You're not going to tell me what to do, period. And you can tell me what to do, but I'm not going to listen to you. So if we feel that way, why do we think it's okay for us to infringe upon somebody else's rights, for them to tell them how to live their lives? And I'm giving y'all some good stuff here. Y'all might say, Dr. J, what does this have to do with healing? Let me tell you what it has to do with healing. Absolutely everything. Queen, I'm showing you how to tap into your life every single day. One by one, we're going to eliminate every single thing that brings our life down. We're going to eliminate, we're going to reduce, we're going to minimize every little thing. Us controlling others. Us thinking we got the right to tell our kids. We got the right to tell, so I ain't got the right to tell nobody nothing. You know what I'm doing? I am sharing with you. I am educating you. I am being a servant to the Most High. And I'm telling you all the experiences I've been through so I can hopefully help you to avoid from going down that road. My goal is to shed a light so that people can stop waking up in misery, because they can wake up enjoying their lives and loving their lives. That's the gift that I want to give to others, because I'm telling you, I didn't have that. Man, I was miserable 20 years with my ex-husband. I'm talking about miserable. And I guess I understand why everybody cut me off, because they just thought I was stupid. I'm very intelligent, but that's what they thought. And so they cut me off, right? But that's okay. It just shows me who you are, right? So guys, don't damage your relationships. Be cool. Treat others the way you want to be treated, right? Remember, we treat others the way we feel about ourselves. So if we love ourselves and we have a self-love, self-care, self-healing ritual, then we're going to do this, give the same respect and value to others. We're not going to try to control them. I'm talking about holidays are a mess. I almost want to cancel holidays. I think I'm going to disappear for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I just want to cancel it, right? Like for holidays, you know you got to do the macaroni and cheese. You know we're going to this person's house with turkey. You know, like that's a little bit of manipulative. That's a little bit of controlling. Like, how is it that you tell me where I'm going to be and what I'm going to do? I have choices. I like to be where it's fun, where it's joyous. That's where I like to be. Where I'm accepted, where I'm celebrated. Other than that, don't invite me. I ain't trying to come. Get excited. All right, let's do the next one, number 4. You'll judge others harshly. When you're a control freak and you tell somebody to do something, they don't do it, then you'll judge them. You'll be like, oh, you still smoking? I told you it ain't good for you. I told you, that hurts your lungs. Oh, you still drinking? Didn't I tell you how you look? You look silly. You look sloppy. You're always falling all over the place. You minimize yourself. How dumb can you be? How many people want to hear somebody talking negatively to them? How is that helpful? Like, how is that loving? One of my prayers is that I always seek to love rather than to be loved. I always seek to comfort others rather than to be comforted. I always seek to listen rather than to be listened to. I always seek to understand rather than to be understood. Because I know if I walk into the situation, the relationship, the circumstance, whatever is happening at the time with the mindset that I'm here to love, I'm here to understand, I'm here to listen, I'm here to appreciate, value, and respect. I literally say those words out of my mouth every day. I want you guys to know I'm still on the journey. I'm forcing myself through daily meditations and affirmations to be the woman that I want to be. I want to be proud of me. I don't care about nobody else no more. I want to be proud of me. I want to look in the mirror and say, Monifa, girl, I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited about how you are handling yourself. I'm so excited about how you are responding proactively. I'm so excited that you have a self-care ritual. Man, I get excited about, I have days on the calendar when I do my face day, where I do my, my shaving, too much information, when I do my feet rituals. Like, I have a schedule and I'm like, oh yeah, this is the day I do my feet ritual, get excited, and I have something to look forward to, and it's for me. It's all for me. I don't have to wait for you. I don't have to beg you for permission. So let me tell you something. I'm going to be a little bit confrontational, okay? If you're trying to be all in other people's business and you're trying to tell them what to do, it's because you don't have control over yourself. I don't know who said that. Excuse me. I don't know who said that. Maybe you don't have control over yourself and you're trying to control the world around you. Because if you spend 100% of your time controlling yourself, you wouldn't have a moment to control nobody else. You better get excited about that. So many of us get so upset. So many of us, we get so anxious. So many of us, we get so depressed because we cannot control the people around us without even understanding that that is not our job. Our job is to control ourselves. Our job is to get authority over ourselves. Our job is to love ourselves and to be the example of love to others. It is not loving to control other people. It is not loving to judge them and to expect anything from them. I am so free in this marriage. I don't expect nothing. When I tell you nothing, I expect nothing from my husband. And he gives me so much more. I'm telling you, he's amazing. But I went into it different this time. Because, see, happiness is an inside job. When I tell you, I texted that man yesterday and I said, baby, before you come home, can you bring me 2 cucumbers? Go to the organic store and get me the fresh ones. And he was like, baby, that's all you want is 2 cucumbers, girl. I bring you the whole world. What you want? I was like, oh, he's so sweet. Look, I don't want nothing from him. I don't expect anything from him. I expect everything from me and God. Everything else is extra. He gives me a lot of extra though, so that's nice. But everything else is extra. What if you lived your life? Wouldn't it be depression free, anxiety free, if you didn't put unrealistic expectations on others? We wonder why we be losing our mind. We wonder why we depressed in the first place. We wonder why we have anxiety about the future because we're focusing on the wrong thing. Keep the main thing the main thing. I'm going to say that again. Keep the main thing the main thing. The main thing is you. I know you think it's your kids. I used to think that too. It's not. And I preach that to the mountaintops. It's not. The main thing is you. I'm not going to say motherhood is overrated. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say I misunderstood the assignment. I gave birth to them, but they didn't belong to me. A lot of the things that I did for them, I thought I was like, oh, I'm a great mother. I have to, you got to check yourself. You got to check your ego. You got to check your personality. At the end of the day, you're going to owe them an apology for giving them too much, for doing too much, for paying for too much, making them a little, unappreciative. You have to thank yourself for that. You tried to guard them from the whole entire world. And you guess what you did? You made them guard themselves from you. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? But at the end of the day, I want you to tell you this. Focus on you. You will be the most loving mother if you focus on yourself. You will be the most loving wife if you focus on yourself. I know you think you got to wash your husband's clothes. You got to make sure his food ready. You got to be ready for sex anytime he wants. I know you think that, right? And you're like, this is what I got to do to keep my man, to keep him loyal. No. It's energy, baby. You got to be loving first. Love is not something that you make up and you're like, I'm going to be happy and no, it's true. It's innate. When you have a love ritual, love journey with yourself, it's genuine. You don't have to be fake or phony or fraud. You don't have to imitate anything. It would just come across genuinely. I genuinely, and I don't know, I hope this never fades away, but I'm genuinely excited every single day when my husband comes home. I'm excited. It's the best part of my day. I'm just excited. And I hope that never fades away. When we first got together, he told me, and I thought it was funny because my ex-husband used to fight a lot. I'm talking about physically, verbally, everything, right? But my current husband, when we were dating, he says, I want you to know right now, I don't believe in that fight and makeup stuff. I was like, huh? He said, I don't believe that you got to fight and argue and have good makeup stuff. He said, I don't believe in none of that. We're going to be peaceful all the time. I'm like, that's not possible. Every couple has to argue. Every couple has to disagree. Every couple has to have confrontations. He said, no, we don't, and we will not. I will not be in a relationship where we're confrontational. I was like, really? Do you know to this day that man has never raised his hand or voice to me ever? Have I? Yes. I'm still learning. But he never has. So I had to learn that. So what if you relearn? And what if you just unlearn? Like, we don't have to control people. We don't have to control our jobs. We don't even have to control our bank accounts. We could just be in the peace and the joy, the happiness, the bliss. When I say bliss, I tell you, people don't believe it's true. It's true. The final one is you'll unnecessarily blame yourself for everything. Now, I used to do that. When things didn't go right, I blamed myself. When something needed to go right, I volunteered myself. How did that happen? Every time money was needed, every time help was needed, every time a volunteer was needed, every time a ride was needed, every time something was needed, oh, I'll do that project. Oh, I'll look that up. Oh, I'll pick you up. Oh, I'll pay for it. Oh, I'll be the leader. Oh, I'll unlock the door. Oh, I'll meet you. Like, what was my problem? Didn't I have enough to do? And then when things didn't go right, I blame myself. I said, maybe I didn't come early enough. Maybe I wasn't loving enough. You know, I had to analyze myself. When some certain relationships broke up in my life, you're going to have friends and family. I'm telling you, they're just going to turn their backs on you. I'm just telling you right now. And it's almost undescribable. You can't even figure it out, right? And you start blaming yourself. You're like, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? And then you hear the word of reason that said, no one convinced against their will is of the same mindset still. So if they don't rock with you, they don't rock with you. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. I keep telling you, you are somebody gonna love you so much, you're gonna pinch yourself. I pinch myself every day. I just look at my husband, and I'm telling y'all, I'm not bragging enough, and this is just like a reverse extreme side of life that I didn't even know was real. I pinch myself every day. And I'm like, he's so conscious. He's so healthy. He's so athletic. He's so handsome. He's so loving. He's just so amazing. And I'm like, how did this happen? And then I have to remind myself, I deserve this. I deserve happiness. I do. And I'm not going to push it away like I used to. And I'm not going to question it. Let me tell you this as we close. When negative things happen to us, when we try to control others and it go wrong, when others try to control us and it go wrong, we kind of expect that, right? But when the good things happen, we scratching our head. We like, how I get this man? I look over in the bed, I'm like, he's still here. Get excited. How did this happen? Why are we so good with the negative and so bad with the positive? I want you to think about that. I want you to journal today. I want you to get real with yourself. Even if you're watching a replay, put replay and I journaled. I want you to write down, what are some of the things that I do to control others? And what are some of the things other people try to do to control me? And I'm going to tell you, no, I ain't bringing no macaroni and cheese. I'm a vegan now. I don't do it. I ain't making it. No! I get excited. Sorry. Like, what do people do? Oh, we don't want you anyway. We don't care if you come anyway. Can you just send the food? They mean it. They sound like a joke, but they mean it. They really mean it. Just rewind in your mind all the activities that happened. They mean it. But listen, journal. Am I keeping the main thing the main thing? Am I focusing on myself and how I can be better? What are some of the ways that I'm infringing upon somebody else's life? What are some of the ways I'm being intrusive to my daughters, to my coworkers, to my neighbors? And am I controlling? Am I a control freak? I will walk right up to you. If you're in the midst of a dirty place, I will wipe the table down and take your dishes away. And they be like, excuse me, miss, I was using that fork. And I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm so instinctively to do it. I really got to almost like sit on my hands. I don't like mess around me. I literally have to sit on my hands. I'm like, miss, that is so rude. I was still using that cup even though it was empty. Okay, sorry. So what are you doing that you're infringing upon others? Not nice. I had to analyze and take inventory over myself. It's not nice. Everything we have to do have to be out of love. And if it's not out of love, we operate out of fear. And then when you start journaling, you have to ask yourself the question, what am I so afraid of that I feel like I have to control everything? Am I afraid of being broke? Am I afraid of being poor? Am I afraid of being single? Am I afraid of raising my kids solo? Am I afraid of my child growing up to be a convict? Am I afraid of my child becoming a criminal? Am I afraid of my neighbors robbing? Like, what do you do that it's just so controlling? Like, stop it. Get into the ease of life. I told you, if you don't have 5 minutes, you don't have a life. And if you ever took the time to sit out in nature, you ain't gonna want to control nothing. Because you're gonna realize the trees don't control nothing and they grow beautifully. The birds and the bees don't control nothing and they doing their exact role in nature. The grass don't beg you to grow, it just grow. You're gonna come and cut it, and guess what? It's gonna grow again. And don't let it be no weeds. Weeds to me, I be peeling up my weeds, I be saying sorry to them, but they like gangsters. They be like, we coming back, baby. Nature do what it do. Just imitate that. Flow like water. Stop forcing yourself to be where you are not celebrated. Stop allowing yourself to be intrusive into other people's lives. They may never tell you to your face. They talking about you behind your back for sure. You don't like it. You don't do it either. Everybody pinky swear. If you agree, put 1 in the comments. Everybody pinky swear that we not going to control others. We not going to control situations. We not going to try to control everything. Right? Hey, Gwen, that's right. We are absolutely going to focus on ourselves. So I always say, if you don't have 5 minutes, you don't have a life. Right? I want you guys to know that if you're still away for 5 minutes, thanks, Queen. Thanks, Cheryl. Thanks, Mom. We pinky swear. We promise ourselves, like, we're becoming strong. We're becoming mentally strong. Me controlling you don't make me better. It just don't. And it don't make you better. It don't make me better. So we're not going to do it. We're going to be mentally strong. So that when our daughters come around, and when our family come around, and when the community sees us, they look up to us. They're excited about us. They don't expect us to manipulate. They don't expect us to hurt. They don't expect it. Because why? We operate in love, right? We operate in love. If you would like to, put your hand over your heart, close your eyes if you'd like to. May God continue to shine his face upon you. And may God be gracious to you and grant you peace. We forgive ourselves for believing that we could have done better when we didn't know how. And we forgive others for the same. We are open and ready for things to start going our way. We believe that in this world today, we will have a physical manifestation of that. We are open and ready to receive that message. It's already done. It's already done. We already have it. It's already ours. Y'all better go out and enjoy this amazing, beautiful day. I don't know about where you are. We have liquid sunshine over here, but it's still awesome and amazing. Love on yourselves. Find out where you're controlling so we can stop it. It's not helping them. It's not helping us. We mentally strong over here. Get excited. See you tomorrow.